Can you do this? As early as your 40s, you may lose muscle and strength. Protein supports muscle health. Ensure Max Protein has 30 grams of high-quality protein to feed your muscles up to 7 hours. So take the challenge. Ensure.
Welcome back to the Midday News. Land titling is set to be modernized under a $1.42 billion Korea-Jamaica partnership. Details in this report.
At a time when land reform has been a point of contention, a $1.4 billion program to modernize land titling has been announced. On Tuesday, the government signed off on the Land Administration Capacity Enhancement Project through a partnership with the Korea International Cooperation Agency. It's expected to bridge the gap between land possession and a title.
A land title is more than a document, it is a platform for opportunity. And this project is about building that platform at scale. Across the world, public administration is being transformed by data, digital platforms, geospatial intelligence, automation, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. Jamaica must keep pace.
The project will be implemented by the National Land Agency NLA with technical partners including Korea Land and Geospatial Informatics Corporation and will run in stages. It will run until 2031 with the first phase to set institutional arrangements and establish the Land Administration Innovation Center and eventually become a hub for practical trainer development through intensive preparation courses.
The programs will include geoinformatics, cadastral mapping, surveying technician training, cybersecurity for government, land record management, and advanced GIS training using ArcGIS Pro. The ArcGIS component is particularly significant. It will prepare the NLA staff for the transition to electronic land registration solutions.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says the program will facilitate secure land rights, stronger institutions, and sustainable development through easier and more transparent land ownership.
Many Jamaicans have experienced land administration as slow, opaque, and difficult to navigate. We are determined to change that. We are building a system that is faster, more accurate, more accessible, and more responsive to citizens, investors, planners, and communities.
Jamaica has approximately 900,000 plots of land, of which only 500,000 or 55% is titled. Minister of Land Titling and Settlement, Robert Montague, said the program will significantly boost land reform.
The National Land Agency of Jamaica has two programs which the Koreans are investing heavily in systematic, but there is also the ad hoc program. The systematic program is where the government comes in, does all the surveys, all the legal work, and then there's a bill at the end of it. On the ad hoc part, the citizen is responsible to coming to us to doing the technical work, and we walk them through the process. That process is hindered in many ways by a shortage of trained and skilled technicians and professionals. This project is about to correct a lot of that.
O'Shane Masters, TVJ News.
Thank you, O'Shane. It's now time for the Business Minute.
138 Student Living is reporting strong financial and operational results as the company positions itself for continued long-term growth. Chairman Ian Passard told shareholders at the annual general meeting the company delivered solid earning growth, high occupancy levels, and improved operational performance during the 2025 financial year. For the year ending September 30, the company recorded net profit of $266 million and revenue of $1.4 billion, reflecting significant improvement over the previous year. Management says the strong performance was driven by near full occupancy levels across its student housing facilities and improved operational efficiency.
Time now for the top stories from around the world.
In the region, Barbados has officially opened its first resident embassy in Ireland, marking 25 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. Prime Minister Mia Mottley opened the embassy in Dublin this week, describing the move as a step toward a deeper trade, tourism, and cultural ties. Mottley said Barbados and Ireland share a history of resilience and common values rooted in their past struggles. The embassy will also support investment, education, climate cooperation, and business links between the two island nations.
And we head to our final break. When we come back, we'll have your midday sports report.
As early as your 40s, you may lose muscle and strength. Protein supports muscle health. Ensure Max Protein has 30 grams of high-quality protein to feed your muscles up to 7 hours. So take the challenge. Ensure.
The tourism sector could soon undergo one of its largest legislative overhaul in decades. The government plans to repeal and replace the Tourism Act as part of its Tourism 3.0 strategy. Tourism Minister Ed Bartlett made the revelation recently.
Tourism stakeholders have been painting a positive outlook for the sector, despite the crippling effects of the geopolitical tensions across the world and Hurricane Melissa in October 2025. The government is looking to strengthen the sector through legislation with the repeal of the Tourism Act.
The first part of reimagining and getting Tourism 3.0 is a repealing of that act, a revision of that act, and the creation of a Tourism Authority Act. So that one you will hear much more about as we work through the legal and technical arrangements around it and the consultations that we will do with you, our partners, to ensure that we have a robust and relevant and appropriate act for the managing of this great industry into the future.
Speaking at the Tourism Enhancement Fund Speed Networking event last week, Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett said that Jamaica has failed to adequately build local production capacity alongside the rapid expansion of the tourism sector, resulting in the country importing more than 2/3 of goods and services needed by the industry. A matter he says the new strategy is expected to address.
When I speak in the budget, I will outline further around this. And I'm engaged in discussions with my ministerial colleagues, because this Tourism 3.0 is not the product of the mind of a minister or even a ministry, because tourism embraces all segments of the society, and there is no tourism without everyone. So we need the input.
And while the minister speaks to plans ahead, some small players within the industry have long complained about the need for more support for their business, with some calling for more focus to be placed on locals, according to Minister Bartlett.
And we are going to do it under the rubric of local first, meaning to say that tourism must be first for the people of Jamaica and then for our guests that we bring internationally to our shores.
It is time for a break, but do stay with us for stories when we return.